Greetings, friends and esteemed adventurers. Welcome back to part 7 of Ghoul Warper. In the last episode, we did both of our lair branches, and we've got our snake pit rune as well as our swamp rune. So in this episode, we're going to go into the vaults. And actually, for the vaults, I'm going to go ahead and buy this necklace, necklace of bloodlust. Sea Blink obviously is really good, but it's going to take a lot more translocations training, and we can't use it in Zot anyway, so I think I'm going to forgo the 1400 gold it would take to buy the Book of the Warp, and I'm going to go for the Necklace of Bloodlust for the MR++. We can't Berserk as a ghoul, so the Star Rage it does not affect us. So really this is just an amulet that gives us +6 Slay, MR++, and minus Int. So I think that's totally worth buying, and we're going to go pick that up. I also did a little bit of research last night on ghouls in general to get a better understanding of some of the things that were happening. I don't know what just happened. Oh, I had Numlock on, so I casted. Okay, and we'll put on our necklace. Okay. And we need to put on wizardry again because we can't cast anything right now. Perfect. Much better. Alright. And we'll go into vaults. I just figure having more MR in vaults never hurt anybody. In fact, it should help us out. So anyway, what I was saying, I did some research on ghouls. I found out ghouls cannot be mutated, which is why the potion of mutation wasn't going to do anything for us. I found out that if they would be mutated, they rot instead. So that's something kind of interesting that I learned. Didn't know that. So this is a Titanic slime. They can do 110 damage. No interest in trying to kill that. I'm just gonna go up the stairs. I could pull him with me, but he should uncoalesce if I just wait a few turns. So I'm going to wait like 500 turns. Yep, and he is no longer Titanic. So we'll just go ahead and kill the small slimes. So yeah, ghouls, like I said, can't be mutated. If you would be mutated, you just rot instead. Which is why the potion of mutation doesn't work. We cannot berserk because we're undead. We can't worship any of the good gods, so TSO, Zin, Olivalon, etc. So those are just some of the things that I learned last night. Didn't know them about ghouls. I'm gonna go ahead and drop our Amulet of Guardian Spirit. I don't expect to use that really for the rest of the game. Okay, so we've got an Ogre Vault. That shouldn't be any problem. Just like in Orc Mines, we'll put a Spire up, have it help us out with some extra damage, and we should be able to just take them out here at this doorway. Perfect. So I don't foresee vaults being too big a deal. I can't stand depths. I die on like about half of the characters that I get to depths on will end up dead. So I'm gonna eat some flesh here. Just we're taking a little bit of damage. Okay, that's better. And then can we teleport any of these? Nope, not really. Okay, I don't love this, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come down here, and then I'm gonna put a passage right here, and I'm going to use that to walk away. Go ahead and eat a few more chunks while things come to us. Now we have a doorway, and we'll let things come this way. Whoops. Hit the wrong button there, but that's alright. This is where our Shield of Reflection will come in handy. So I'm going to go ahead and put that on. Actually, I don't know. I can't really decide. I like the +3 AC from our Shield of Protection, but we've got a Deep Elf Sorcerer and a Deep Elf Knight. Deep Elf Sorcerers can banish, as you can see, but we have high enough MR that's no problem. Hurl Damnation can be super painful, but he won't hurl that damnation if the Knight is on top of us. So I'm going to go ahead and back up to here, close the door, put a Spire down, and just let them come to us. And we've also got a Deep Elf Annihilator. He can Crystal Spear, which is one of the highest damaging spells in the game. So that's something that we want to be cognizant of. We could take quite a bit of damage very quickly. So what do I want to do here? That's a lot of enemies. None of these are too big a deal. The brain could mess with us, but shouldn't be that big of a problem. I kind of want to get back to my doorway and leave again. So I think I'll do that. I think I'll go ahead and passage kind of down this direction, or we'll fail it. Alright, bought us a couple of spaces, and we're marked, which is really interesting because I think the chances of that sentinel marking us is really low, but that's okay. That's literally why I brought the Necklace of Bloodlust, was so that we could try to avoid being marked like that. I'm going to go ahead and stair dance these things a little bit. As you can see, vaults is kind of where the game starts to get a little bit scarier, a little bit more challenging. Things start doing really nasty effects. So we just need to take it relatively slow, and we shouldn't run into too many just horrible problems. Now I'm going to say that, and then I'm going to die of something dumb. Just watch, but we'll do our best. We are Okawaru, so as always, we can use that to our advantage, use heroism, etc. I don't know why that knight didn't follow us. Okay, so now we've got this Vault Warden who has sealed the stair. We can't use the stairs at this point, so I'll go ahead and put a Spire here for extra damage, and I'm going to go ahead and heroism. Okay, so the Vault Warden is dead. I'm going to go ahead and take these back up and try to find a little bit of a better spot to work with. We are still heroed. Let's see, can I eat some flesh? Yeah, get some health back. And I'm feeling better now. Okay, and we'll go back down. I think that should be most of the dangerous stuff. Now that mark alerted everything to our location, and one of the issues we run into with Vault 1 in particular is that there's only one upstair. So there's only one spot where we can safely stair dance, which is why I'm kind of doing this so tediously. Frost Giant Simulacrum. That's brutal. Okay, and it looks like we've pretty well survived the initial onslaught. So something that I like to do in these hallways is, so here, I'll use this as an example. If we move here, then you can see what tiles we will reveal. So the only unrevealed ones are these. In all likelihood, they're empty, but there could be stuff in there that we don't really care to deal with. Whereas, if we go here, that entire room could open up, as well as this unseen tile. So I'm not very good about doing this, but I just want to bring it up. It's safer to, instead of, well, like I just pointed out, instead of going there, go here. And so it didn't matter here, especially in this hallway, but I'm guessing that there will be a room at the end of this hallway, and we don't want to, you know, if we can avoid it, we don't want to reveal the entire room. So I know I just said that, and then I'm doing the diagonals again. It's just force of habit, but that's just a kind of a little tip that may end up causing you less pain later on. Okay, Yaktar, no problem. We can just pull him back to the doorway. I'm not going to chase the unseen horror. Okay, so a couple of things here. We have a Death Knight. As we talked about last time, those can do injury mirror, which is certainly scary. We also have a Flayed Ghost, which are kind of awkward to fight. They can flay you, which causes like a whole bunch of damage, but then once they die, then you gain all the health back that they did to you. Crap, this is bad. We don't have any. Yeah, we don't have anything we can buy. I'm sorry, we don't have any flesh to eat. Can the Yaktar open doors? Yes, it's intelligent. Okay, so we're taking quite a bit of damage here, and it's all from that Yaktar. We can't be hurt by anything else in there. Let's go ahead and pog up here, and just get out of range of the Yaktar. So we'll go ahead and close that door. We'll close this door, and we're just going to try to walk away. Now, obviously, we have been seen, but we should. Okay, well, I was hoping we would have lost the Yaktar, but we're not so lucky. But we have done it. We'll go ahead and close that door. Okay, we've got a Cyclops. Just like last time, they do throw large rocks at you, but they only have a limited number, so we don't have to worry too much about that. I'm going to go ahead and identify this pair of gloves, the +2 pair of gloves of archery. I mean, I guess that's better than ours, because ours gives -2 strength. We already have C and Viz, and regen doesn't really do anything for us. Well, no, I guess that's not completely true, because... yeah, that's not completely true. The regen does work when there are no enemies, so... we'll check this weapon shop. Don't expect to buy anything. Nope, don't want anything in there. An Orc Sorcerer, just like last time, they can paralyze, but we have quite a bit more MR at this point in the game, so I worry a lot less about them. Okay, and do we want any of these potions? Let's see. I kind of want heal wounds, and I kind of want agi. Yep, I want both of those. We don't have any agi, which I'm gonna want eventually, I think. We don't have any heal wounds either. I'm surprised at how few heal wounds we found this game. It's kind of amazing. We'll go ahead and drop our +4 ring of dex. That's not really going to do anything for us at this point. We'll drop the Wand of Disintegration as well. We haven't been using that at all. I don't really expect to. And we're marked again with nowhere to run. Shoot. Okay. Well, let's kind of take stock. Everything on the level now knows where we are. I don't have cancellation, so I can't get rid of it. So we might be using some consumables to get out of a really bad situation here. I guess I'll kind of make my way into more known territory. Now, anything that knows your location does still have to travel to you, which is why we aren't finding anything. Okay, so that worked out pretty well. Here comes the onslaught. They were just traveling. So I'm actually going to go up these stairs, wait my ritual 500 turns, and then we'll go back down. And we should have lost, yeah, we've lost a fair amount of that stuff. So we'll kill the preserver. They're kind of like the healers. Okay, we have some knights, a mage, and a death mage. That shouldn't be any problem. We'll put a spire here. And we can heroism. Just get rid of this battle a little more quickly. Okay, so the Demonologist has summoned an Executioner. That is quite scary. They can do quite a bit of damage. I wasn't too worried because we had the Spire out as well as Heroism up, and so our damage output was very high at that point. Alright, life's going good right now. Wand of Clouds. The only reason, honestly, that I haven't used my Wand of Clouds much is because it only has 4 charges right now. I don't have very much gold. I kind of do want to buy that Wand of Clouds, but if we find like another potion shop, I'm really short on potions, especially, you know, like the buff potions. So I'm going to save that for now. Alright, so Vaults 1 is complete. Move on to Vaults 2. We will not be doing Vaults 5 on this character in all likelihood. It kind of depends on, I guess, a couple of things, but I don't think I want to. More likely, we'll end up doing Slime. Although, like I said, it's kind of up for debate. I haven't fully decided what I want to do yet for a 3rd rune. I was actually talking to my brother about it. He likes Abyss on just about every character. I don't love Abyss on this character. There's not a lot of food there, and since we can't regen in combat, I just worry about being whittled down to nothing. We don't have any heal wounds to kind of get through that. Since there's not a lot of food, we won't be able to eat chunks to live, and so I just feel that's a poor decision. So I'm gonna go ahead and buy this Scroll of Fear, because I think it could see some use, and it's very cheap. Okay, Stahua. I don't know how to say her name. I've killed her before. I don't think she'll be too bad on this character. Let's see, is she resistant to Elec? Nope. We can't hit her with fire damage, but we won't really need to. I don't think she can open doors, right? Because can't dragons not open doors? I don't know, maybe. So what I'm going to do is we'll go here. We'll hero. We will finesse, and she should just die. Yeah, no problem. Stone Giant are similar to Cyclopes. They throw large rocks, but they don't have very many. So oftentimes, if you can kind of wait them out, they become a lot less dangerous. So, just like a Centaur, pull it out on line of sight, and there's not a whole lot that it can do. Or you go out of line of sight of it, and it's got nothing. So, bunch more slime creatures. There's our enormous slime creature. Definitely going to wait for that to break out into the smaller slimes again. Hit for up to 88. Not as bad as a Titan slime, or a Titanic slime, I guess, but still quite bad. So, if we can split them up, that is significantly safer. Okay. Oh, he hit. That was Throw Icicle. Okay. For a second, I thought that was Crystal Spear, and I got worried. Alright, so the mage is summoning all the nonsense. Yeah, so if we kill the mage, then we're good. Excellent. Okay, we're starting to rot, so we'll go ahead and eat. And I want want to check our training. I can't remember what that's doing. Okay, so I'm going to switch dodging back to armor because dodging is costing us quite a bit of training at this point. And the rest of that looks fine. Bogart, just like previous, they do summon lots and lots of things. So if you kill the Bogart, everything that's summoned despawns. Okay, so we've got a Cyclops. Again, large rocks. I'm just going to walk away and let it throw things at us. Another Cyclops. I'm going to Lamplifier just because I want to. Yeah, make things walk through it. Probably didn't need to do that, but that's okay. There wasn't really another scenario where I foresaw myself wanting to needing a Lamplifier. So the reason I stormed that wizard was because they have a lot of spells that can be really awful to deal with, and I didn't have really anywhere to run, so I just kind of rushed up to him. Obviously, throughout the rest of this run, I've tried not to do that, but I had a reason there. Alright, so I'm going to come back here and put the Spire back here, and now the Spire is helping us out quite a bit. It shouldn't be a big deal because it's just a pack of orcs, but they were all mited due to battle cry. So didn't want to be taking lots of extra damage. Okay, and we have an ogre pack. Definitely want to try to kind of split them up if we can. So I'll go ahead and put a Spire here. And now we should be good. Wonderful. What? Oh, we've got some potions on the ground. Okay, what are those likely to be? To check what items you have found so far, you can hit backslash and then minus. Sorry, this will show what items you have not found. So those potions are either going to be cancellation, experience, magic, or resistance. Since there's two of them, I'm guessing they're magic. So magic I probably don't care about too much, but if they're resistance I definitely want them, so I am going to go ahead and just make room for them. I'll drop our potions of flight because I don't think we're going to need those. I've got a fire dragon, no problem, we have plenty of RF. I think these are shapeshifters. Oh, maybe not. Okay, so we found a crystal plate. Okawaru has been nice to us and given us a crystal plate armor. I'm going to put that on in a second and see how much AC that gives us. I get the feeling I'm not going to end up using it because I think I would rather have access to our spells, Spire, Pog, etc. To me that seems better than having, you know, an extra couple AC. But we're gonna see. Let's try it on. So we're at 2716 right now, and we go to 34.6. So actually that does lower our total. We only gain an extra 7 AC, and we lose 10 EV. So we also lose all chance of casting anything. So I am not going to use this armor. I may, if I get Fire Dragon scales, I might use that, but I think our armor is just too good. It has our elect. This is perfect Wand of Clouds territory, by the way, so that's what we're going to do. Just nonsense. Make everything walk through the clouds, and it'll all die. Yeah, I don't think the extra AC from that CPA is worth losing everything else for. Several Bogarts, which means lots and lots of summons, which is fine. Did we just get hit with a distortion weapon? I think we did. I don't see where the Bogart that's summoning these is, so we're just gonna have to kill them. There he is. Come on. You gotta be kidding me. We're gonna teleport. This is ridiculous. I was trying to fight my way out. It just wasn't working. Luckily, we have plenty of teleports. Alright, Vaults 2 done. We'll go to Vaults 3. Wow. We just took 52 damage in one turn. How rude is that? But we can use this little spot as a makeshift kill hole. We'll put a spire here, and we'll be fine. I just did not expect that much damage in one turn. Which I guess I should. This is Vaults. This is not, you know, D5. Dang it, I just tabbed. I've been really good about this whole game not tabbing, but I hit the wrong button. Had a moment of weakness. I literally just put the spire there to buy myself like 3 turns. So I'm going to actually XV this guy just to see. Yeah, he can Crystal Spear, which was why I rushed the last one. I didn't want to give him chances to shoot Crystal Spears at us while we were running. Alright, so what is his chance to... Okay, 9%. I thought it was a lot lower than that, which is why I was a little upset that we were marked on Vaults 1. But 9% actually makes some semblance of sense. Better than the time I was 2% banished on a Deep Dwarf. I was so mad. Now, I know, lol, Deep Dwarf, but I still managed to die in the Abyss. Alright, I'm gonna hero here. These Vault Guards, at least this one has a big shield, and I'm having trouble hitting him. So I'm thinking I want to hero, and I want to kill this Vault Warden, so he'll stop sealing the doors. And then I should be able to take care of the rest of this while heroism. That's not a word. Was there the flesh on the ground there that we couldn't pick up? Oh, tomahawks. Okay, so we've got several ogres and an ugly thing. This shouldn't be really any problem, but just so we don't do anything dumb, we'll get the spire going. I'm purposely leaving this ogre mage here right now because while he's there, the sentinel can't mark us. Now he can, so we'll go ahead and kill him. We've got the bone dragon on top of us at this point, so I'm going to go ahead and heroism. Alright. So that was a pretty hectic vault. We are doing, this character is pretty strong though, so it felt fine to me. We'll go ahead and identify our 2 potions. Potions of cancellation. Okay, that's a really nice find. If we do get marked in a really bad spot, we can use that. Let's go int. the Amulet of Bloodlust is hurting us int-wise, and we are still casting a lot of spells. Oh, we've got a ghost. Okay, so let's see. I'm drinking some coffee. Demon Spawn Wanderer of Okawaru has an absolute butt ton of AC, 31 damage, and I'm sure he's immune to Elec. Immune to poison, fire, rotting, negative energy, resistant to steam, cold, and acid. He is not immune to Elec. So let's try to use that to our advantage. We'll put a Spire there. I'm not going to hero just yet because I don't think I'm going to be able to kill him, and I think I'm just going to end up kiting him down to this staircase. He doesn't have any spells. No range abilities, no range spells. Yeah. I'm not convinced I'll actually be able to kill this thing. Oh, maybe I will. Okay, let's go ahead and hero then. Cool. I didn't want to hero if I was just going to run. Another scroll of identify will identify this amulet. I don't care about an amulet of faith. I think the only amulet I'd really be willing to switch this bloodlust for would be reflection. And even then, maybe not. I don't know yet. Alright, Vaults 3 is done. We'll go ahead and do Vaults 4 for this video as well. Like I said, I'm not going to do Vaults 5. I mean, I guess it's possible, but I highly doubt it. Vaults 5 definitely scares me with no regen. I've done Vaults 5 on a couple other characters, and it can be really fun, but definitely can be quite scary. Whereas I think, like I said, I think I really want to go Slime. I've got our core, I have max RF, which means that we can just immolate, which should basically just drop the Royal Jelly, and it's a much shorter fight than Vaults 5. Usually the danger in Slime is kind of twofold. It's the corrosion as well as being mutated by the slimes. We can't be mutated as a ghoul, so I just think that's going to be the most highest likelihood of success. Alright, let's not do anything dumb and get ourselves surrounded by two-headed ogres. Alright, so that was a little bit of a scary vault. Mostly ogres and a a skeletal warrior. That's all no problem. But if we were to run in there guns blazing, the flayed ghost would take out a bunch of our health, and it just would have been not fun. So we'll bring him back to the doorway, use this same strategy that we've used for a good portion of the game, and just chill out at this doorway. I'm taking the Death Knight slightly slower because if he injury mirrors, then I need to stop attacking. Awesome. Okay, Stone Giant. We'll just walk away. We'll let him throw things at us. That's fine. Ooh, a Deep Elf Sorcerer. Also fine by himself. Packs of Deep Elves would be scary, but we are Ghoul. I'm wondering if I should drop the blowgun at this point. I'm not sure I'm going to use it anymore. I'll drop one of Polymorph. I didn't even realize we still had that. didn't really have a great place to run with these death yaks, so we'll run into them. That's alright. Not ideal, but don't always have a choice. I mentioned I might consider fire dragon skills, so I am going to pick this up and just try it on and see if it is worth using. I get the feeling it won't be, but one never knows. We'll drop the book of party tricks. Actually, we'll drop the book of battle. That's usually good for, let's see, spectral weapon and regen. Neither of us do anything for us, so yeah, we're going to drop that. And let's see what this fire dragon armor does for us. We're at 2817 right now. That's just a straight downgrade. We can still cast just about everything in it, but our armor is just too good. Okay, and we don't need the RF. We've got plenty of RF. Dang it, I keep doing that. Cool, easy peasy. Okay, Vaults 4 is complete. In that case, in the next video, we will venture into the depths. I lose about half of my characters that make it to the depths will die there, so I'm going to go fairly slow, and good chance we'll just die, but I'm going to do my damnedest not to. Thanks for watching.